guys, welcome back to Budgeting with Gratitude. Today I'm going to be going over my 2021 financial goals and my binder setup. The first thing I want to talk about is my 2021 financial goals. This year I'm starting the year off with my financial goals that I haven't set for myself in the past. So this is just going to be a good step for me to get my money back in order and feel like it's in my control, which I know it has always been, but it will be easier for me to do it this way. So to get started, I just am going to write down my 2021 financial goals. And right now my income is unemployment because I am unemployed due to the coronavirus. Hopefully I can find a job again here shortly. So with unemployment, I don't get very much money. It's a fixed income. And I am expecting that to be a pretty low income still with the additional $300. But for now, this is my goals that I want to accomplish by the end of the year. And it's not exactly going to be accomplished with my unemployment. It's going to have to take me getting another job to accomplish these goals. My first goal is my savings account. I want to at least save $1,800 this year. And this could be used only for things that we need or things that, need to get paid or done with. That's the savings. My next one is my emergency fund. And I want to save $1,000 for my emergency fund by the end of the year. Hopefully I can get more in there by the end of the year. We'll see. My next one is I am trying to start my own boutique, and this is what I'm saving for by the end of the year, or hopefully sooner, just like my other goals. I want to save $2,000 so that I can start my boutique. My next one is debt, and my goal is to be halfway or more paid off on my debt by the end of the year. I'm hoping I can get more. I am trying to start a veterinary technician program, so that will add on to my debt. So we'll see about that. The next thing I want to do is I want to start saving up for some supplements. One, because, they're good for you. And two, I definitely don't get all of the vitamins and minerals that I need to be getting. So this will help that. And for that, I want to save $200 as fast as possible. And then I'll use that $200 to get the supplements, and then I'll do it over again. That's my plan with that. My next one is family. For my family, I at least want to save $500 at the end of the year. And for my family, this money is going to be if they need help with anything. Like I have a younger sister. If she needs help with anything, I can help her. My dad, anyone in my family that needs a little bit of help, I can help them with this money. My next one is dogs. So if you don't know, we have 2 dogs, Ryder and Leia, and we actually have an additional channel with just them. I'll put in the link below. So this will be for like vet expenses, dog food, just anything they need. And my goal for that is to save $300 every month. So we actually have to order our dog food. I'm trying to get that changed over so we can get a better digestive health food for them, which is pretty expensive if you don't know. So $300 a month should be good for that. I want to start saving for a car, and my boyfriend will obviously be helping me with this, but we might be buying a car before I get this amount. So if we do, then the money that I am saving for this will be used for gas or, you know, maintenance, anything to do with the car. And my goal is to save $4,000 by the end of the year. My next expense that I want to save is moving, for us to get our own house, because right now we don't have our own house. And my goal is to save another $4,000 for that. So obviously I won't be the only one doing that either. This is just my expenses. And this could be used for obviously getting into the house, buying stuff that we need for a house, all of that good stuff. And then my last one is vacation. And I want to save $1,500 at least. If I can save more for that, that would be awesome. So that concludes my 2021 financial goals that I want to accomplish by the end of the year or sooner. Hopefully I can do that. All right, on to the next thing. I'm going to be talking about how I set up my binder. I just put a couple of quotes on the front to, you know, encourage me. So to get into this, I'm going to open my binder, and the first thing you see is an income log. I did laminate this so that I can use a Sharpie and write it all down until it's full, and then when it's full I could just erase it and, you know, do it over again. That way I'm not wasting ink or paper. So this will keep up to date. Every week I should be getting paid, so that will keep track of my money. The next thing I have in here is my monthly bills payment log, which I also laminated so I could do the same thing with this. I'll just track my bills that I owe, how much I'm gonna pay, the due date, and how much is left to pay, and if it's paid or not. The next thing is my budget tracker, which I have a couple of these. I just wanted one to laminate. So I'm gonna have my expenses, my budget, and the actual. So that's that. The next thing I have in here is my expense tracker, which I'm gonna try to, you know, keep track of how much money I'm spending, where and when, so I can keep track of all of my money. The next thing I have is paycheck budgeting, which is just, you know, my monthly bills and how much I'm putting into my cash envelopes. And I will laminate this so that I can do the same thing with this also. The next thing I have is a sinking funds tracker, which I'm just going to use to track all of my sinking funds. All right, and let's get into it. So now we're going to start with my categories. My first category is my emergency fund, and this is my savings challenge sheet that I printed out for myself. As you can see, my savings amount is $1,000. So in 52 weeks, if I save $20 a week, I should have $1,040 by the end of the year. So that's a good thing. And then I have my cash envelope that I made with that. My next thing is my 52-week savings challenge, and I want to save $1,820. My goal is $1,800, but you know, 20 at the end of that. So my goal is to save $5 a day every week, which turns out to be $35 a week. So that's that. After that, I do have my savings envelope. My next thing is for my business, which I need to write that on here. So we'll write business. And this is to keep track of how much I'm saving for my business, and its envelope is right behind it. And then this is my debt one. I do have a couple of things to help me keep track of my debt payment, the amount total, all of that good stuff. So the first thing I have is my debt payment tracker, which will track my payments, when I paid it, how much I paid, and how much is left. So that'll help me with that. Then I have my debt payoff tracker. Sorry, this is kind of blurry. I don't know what happened there, but I just have all of my items and my balances. And then this is my goal amount, and it's split up into 11 sections, so I know how much percent I'm done. So that'll help me with that also. And then my debt folder. This is just a spending log for groceries. I'm going to keep track of how much I spent for that. This is my supplement tracker, in which I told you I do want to save $200. I didn't fill these in. When I do put money in it, I'm going to fill this up, and then I'm going to put the amount at the end over here. And then, you know, I'll save $200, use it. If we need to use it before that or after that, that's fine. Just as long as we, you know, are getting the supplements. And I have the folder after that. This is my family savings sheet. I know it says income log, just scratch that out. I'm just going to use this to keep track of how much I'm saving, when I'm saving, and how much is in here for them. The next thing I have is a savings tracker for our dogs. It says 500 down here, but my goal really is 300 a month. So we'll try to keep that tracked up here. This one I just thought was super cute, so I'm going to use it to keep track of car savings. I'm not going to have a weekly thing because it may change, so I'm not going to, you know, fill this in until I know. I probably will just fill in one at a time when I put that money in the envelope, and then at the end add it up and put it in this last one. This is a savings tracker for us moving into our own house. As you can see, there's nothing here. I'm just going to put how much I deposit, and I'll probably start from down here so I can fill it up this way. And the date, I don't have a goal date for this, just by the end of the year, and if not sooner, so I'm not going to fill that in. The next thing is vacation. So like I told you before, I want to save $1,500. At the end of this, there should be $1,560 in here, which is okay. I'm just going to save $30 every week and cross these off, you know, as I go. And then back here, I just have spending, which is going to keep my tracker for my spending folder, which probably won't be getting very much money every week because, you know, I don't have a very big budget, which is fine. I need to stop spending money anyways, you know. So we have that. And then this is just a rollover track, which I'm going to, you know, use the money out of like supplements or groceries that we don't end up using that week. I will put into the rollover and just save it to the end of the year. And I'll put how much is in it every time, and then it'll be there. Then at the end of my binder, I just have these goal and actual budget sheets. It's the same thing as in the front, but it's just in a paper form. And then these I'm going to use every week to keep track of how much is already in the envelope, which we're starting out with 0. I unfortunately did use the money that I put into my folders to get all the stuff to get this ready and good for myself. So I will be starting that next week. So stay tuned for that video. So on this sheet, I have my categories, how much is in the envelope, how much I'm adding to the envelope, and how much will be in the envelope at the end of that. And that is the end of my binder walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned to see my next videos. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I post a new video, and maybe if you could just refer a friend to my channel. I know there's not much on there yet, but I will be posting weekly, if not a couple times a week. And like I said, our other channel for our dogs will be in the description, so check that out at your own convenience if you'd like. I hope you guys liked today's video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.